Hi there, my name's Emma. I'm a surgeon and I want to tell you a little bit about Kezia and my experience of her coaching me through something called Simply You, which was really I'd call it my life skills course. If I'm honest, I'm very traditionally trained, kind of was on the normal treadmill of going from school to university, to starting my career, and I guess you could call it a treadmill. That's how I saw it. And of course I did everything I needed to do, because of course to become a surgeon you do need to follow the pathway. I couldn't miss anything out. But I did know very much just a treadmill where I was going to lead to. And I was at this crossroads in my life where I got to the end of my training and I wasn't happy. And all those years of training to be a surgeon, my husband, 2 young kids, I really needed to find a way, I guess a way to kind of look forwards and find a way of getting more life balance. So I didn't really believe in doing anything like life coaching. I thought it was a bit of a fad. I hope Kezia doesn't mind me saying that, but I think she knew that. She's very honest with me, and likewise. I was always very honest with her. But I thought I had nothing to lose. And so I embarked upon this 6-week course with her. I committed to it like I do with everything, and in committing to it I suddenly started to discover a bit more about myself. So Simply You takes you through the different steps of how you view your happiness, contentment in your life, different aspects, so your wealth, your health, your motivation, your fitness, your relationships, your work, your family life, etc. And it really taught me to actually have self-respect. That's kind of a sad thing to say. I'm a very mature professional person who gets their respect from their work and their colleagues, but there was something missing. And at the end of it, what it actually taught me was that we've got core values, and I felt like those values had been eroded so that I could continue on this treadmill of other people's expectations. So it almost, I guess, enabled me to take control of my own life, which sounds ridiculous because obviously I dictated the path so far. But always I was one of those people that would try and please others and make sure that everyone else was happy before myself. Never really ever having quality time myself, certainly not before kids, after kids, or a marriage. And also work. So work would come alongside that first, and my family was slipping further and further away. And so through Simply You I learnt about taking more control, looking back over those core values and what I now call my non-negotiables, and that has revolutionised my life, because not only did it help me with this crossroads of saying, actually, you know, all these things that look great on paper that other people want me to do, they don't fit in with my core values of what I wanted, which was balance. So me being a professional in my career, me having time to be me having time to be a wife, and me being time, most importantly, to be a mum to my beautiful children, because they grow up so quick, and I'd already missed a good 3 years of my daughter's life working full time and never seeing her. And what it's also done is it's given me a life skill, because there have been other crossroads since, but you know what, it doesn't make me feel afraid, because I've got the skill of looking again, does this option, this crossroad, take me in a non-negotiable path, or is it way on the side? Is it what other people want me to do? And it has empowered me to take control over my life. We set goals, we make sure that things don't erode into our time. We're very protective over that. I take a rain check right here now. I know it's dark, I'd wanted to do it in the daylight, but I'm actually in Fiji on work, which is just amazing, and I've had some quality me time. I've been to the spa, all these things I'd never have dreamt of doing before. And finally, I feel like I've got balance. And finally, I feel that through the programme and through Kezia's guidance, because ultimately it's Kez who's actually given me those skills. She's the one that's enabled me to look at myself. I didn't always like what I heard, but then I guess I didn't really like myself either at the time. And so what it's done is actually she's so patient, she's so intuitive, and I can't actually imagine where my life would be had I not met Kez nor done her Simply You, because you are the most important thing in your life and you dictate your future and you have control over it. And I would have said no way to anyone if they'd said anything like this to me. They couldn't sort out my life, but you know what, she's helped teach me how to sort out my life. So I genuinely would recommend it to anyone. And I've often at times of Crossroads thought I need to speak to Kez and sort things out again and go through the course again, but actually I go back to kind of the principles, and so it's really helped me. Thanks.